Hi guys, so I'm really sorry, but I've just realised that I didn't film an introduction to this video, so I'm going to film it now. This is the end result of the nails that I'm going to be doing. In this one, this is going to be part one, and I'm just going to be showing you the actual, a little bit of like filing and getting rid of what was on the nails before, and then the application of the acrylic to do the infill, and then in part two you'll be able to see the actual painting and filing and all of thatness. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so the first thing that I need to do is to take this bit here off, because this I don't know if you've actually seen any of my later videos, but I did redo my nails after I last had acrylic done, but this has still got gel polish on it. This is just normal nail varnish, and I can just take that off with nail varnish remover, but this one here I'm going to have to file off. And the first thing I need to do, all I'm going to do right now, is to file that off and to reshape my nails before I infill them. Now I have done this hand, so I filed this one off, and I've decided to go for a little bit of a ballerina shape, as Kirsty would say. She doesn't like the word coffin, so it's the first time I've ever tried to do the shape, and actually I quite like it. It's not like, they're not going to be perfect, because obviously I'm not that great at it yet. But yeah, you can actually see on this nail here, if it will focus, like where the infill is going to be from. So you can see how far up like that is. So yeah, I filed these down just with a normal nail file, and I'm gonna actually have a go with the drill. And now I don't know if this is the right like the right tippy bit thing. This is the one I'm gonna try out for now. I might actually just try get this off first and see if it works. So let's give it a go. I think it's working. I don't know, I feel like the file works a bit better. Let's try shape the thumb and see how that goes. See if I can shape the thumb with this. It's getting a bit warm. I'm just got it on quite a low, quite low. I mean, you're supposed to be focusing over here, love. Over here, over here. Just does not want to focus for me, does it? I'm scared of touching my skin because I don't know what will happen. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Oh God. I think it's shaping it a bit. Oh. So I'm gonna grab a nail file now, and I'm gonna start filing away with that. Basically what I'm doing is just making the point more of a point to start off with, because they're not actually that pointy at the minute, they're more rounded than anything. So that is all of it filed down. I've filed all the nail down there as well, and now I need to, I think I'm going to remove the nail varnish now. So I'm just going to use some acetone free nail varnish remover and get rid of that. Right, okay, so I was really annoyed with how like it was all working out in the way I had it set up before. So I've just moved things around slightly so that I've managed to get the camera set up there, and I've now got some proper lights on. So hopefully, I'm hoping you can see better. Now, I don't know if you, I mean, I could zoom you in a little bit more. Do you want me to zoom you in a little bit more? But the only thing is I don't know how blurry it's going to be, so let's try it. I think we're alright. We'll give it a go. We'll give that a go. So I've got some acetone free nail varnish remover, and I'm now just gonna take off the nail varnish that I've got on. Oh, I can see a little bit of lifting now that I'm taking the nail varnish off. So I've got all the nail varnish off, and now I'm going to push the cuticles back using my little cuticle slash pincher thingy. Now, I'm not going to lie guys, this bit makes me cringe so bad. It's horrible. I really don't like it. So I'm not going to do, like, don't judge me on the cuticle pushing back part, because, oh god, it's making me cringe. It's not hurting. Like, it's not hurting at all. It's just, it freaks me out a little bit. So I'm just gonna do it a little bit. Oh god, it's horrible. I hate this bit. This is probably like my least favourite bit. I feel like once I'm used to it, it'll be fine, but at the minute, ugh. So I think, yeah, I need to file down, like if you can see on this nail here. Oh, I want it to focus so bad, but it's not gonna. But this nail here, you can see where it's lifting here. So I do need to do a lot of filing. And basically, I'm just going to do it really gently, and I'm basically just trying to smoothen the area as much as I can before I start applying the actual acrylic. Oh gosh. I can notice in my nails now that they're getting much weaker, and it is pulling on my natural nails, so they really, really need infilling and rebalancing. Right guys, so it's now time to start applying the acrylic, and I have just done this hand. Ooh! I've just done my left hand off camera just to have a little practice. I don't think I've done too bad to say, oh, whoops. To say it was my first time and to say it was my left hand, I don't think I've done too bad, although it is a bit of a mess. So just ignore those nails and let's get into it. I'm going to start with my pinky finger. I am using a different brush as well because, can you see me? My other brush I ended up ruining. I'm just adding a little bit to the tips as well, just because I want to make sure that I've got like plenty to work with when I come to file, and that I don't end up filing the tips like the end too thin. Now I don't even know how good my prep was for this, because obviously this is my first time guys, so just bear with me. So that's the first one kind of done. I think doing this on yourself is obviously harder than doing it on another client, especially your other hand. Like, that's really hard. But I know that Kirsty Meakin has said on quite like a few occasions that she absolutely hates doing her own nails. So she obviously loves doing nails. She obviously loves doing nails because that's like her job and that. And she loves having her nails on, but doing her own nails, I guess, she doesn't love so much. Probably because it's not that easy. I feel like that's not too bad. I'm not obviously getting the perfect apex because I need to do lots more practicing before I will be able to do that. Also, I know that I'm like new to this and I'm not doing everything perfectly in that, but part of me is wondering how, I don't know how to say this, how, like, because I'm using really cheap stuff, and part of me is wondering if I had better stuff, would I be finding it a bit easier? Like, the acrylic keeps balling up inside. I don't know if that's part of the technique that I'm doing wrong, or if it's maybe because the stuff's not that great. Like sometimes it picks it up really well. Like that bead is rubbish. That was absolutely rubbish. And then sometimes it doesn't. And when I feel like I've got the like a decent bead, it just seems to be so much easier. I think, do you know what I think it is? I think part of the problem is, I will go over this at the end of this video, by the way, because I want this video is going to kind of be a little bit of a taste of the actual me using the kit, the Amazon kit basically. But yeah, you get like a quarter of this tub has actually got stuff in it. But I will show you what I'm on about in a minute when I've done this. And I think that's partly why the beads aren't picking up properly. Because I'm actually touching the bottom of the thing with a brush as well, which isn't helping. Just want to make sure that they're going to stay on for a couple of weeks, that's all. Okay. 2 left. I think I'm going to just have enough liquid to do this. But I'm hoping I'm going to have enough to keep the brush alright as well. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to make a purchase from Neo Nails. I've had a look on the site, and it, well, actually, I think VAT will get added to the prices and everything. The prices seem really reasonable, but yeah, I think VAT will get added on top, so I'll have to have a proper look. But yeah, I'm gonna get some brush cleaner, and I need to get some more acrylic liquid. Like, I am gonna run out of this pretty soon. I need to get some more acrylic liquid and some more pink powder, because that's the one that I've used mainly. Can you see what I mean? How like you can see the bottom of the thing there? It's like, oh no, sugar. I forgot to, oh no, okay. So I forgot to dehydrate and prime this hand. The other hand that I did off camera, I dehydrated and primed it. And I've completely forgotten with this thing, with this hand. Oh no. Well, that'll be a nice little test to see what the difference is with me not. And I'll show you what I used as well, because I bought these off eBay. I think they're pretty reasonably priced as well. I think I'm just going to put a really little bit more acrylic liquid in, because I do need to keep my brush clean as well. I can't lose another brush, so. But I have nearly finished. I think we need a bit more on here. I'm trying, it's hard to do this whilst also obviously doing it so you guys can see. I'm getting a really weird cramp in my neck. Oh, my shoulder. I think I filed that down quite a lot last time when I did it, so. I found this hand easier. Obviously, that's obvious, isn't it, I think, but I just hope that I've done it right, that I've got enough where it needs to be. Right, so I've just, tell me if I'm doing this right. I know I've got a few people, tell me if I'm doing this right. I know I've got a few people who watch these who know what they're on about. I've just dipped it in there now, and then I'm just like wiping it off. And now, will that keep it alright? Is it going to be alright now, guys, or is it going to go all hard and horrible? There are still tiny little remnants, but I can't do anything about it because they're in this. Right. To be fair, I don't think the brushes are that expensive to buy, but... So that's the application so far. I've not filed either of my nails down. So I'm gonna I'll file my left hand off camera and then my right hand on camera. I'll just show you, you can actually definitely see the difference in like the different hands as well. I've got my light on, but I don't know. But you can see this one's quite a bit rougher than this one. But I just hope that I've got it well enough that it'll stay. And that I've done it right as I could do anyway. Right, let's get filing. Don't forget to check out part 2 so that you can see the filing of the nails and the kind of like arty part, although it's not that arty. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, guys. Love you loads. Bye.